Fear of hypoglycemia can be a big burden and prevent you taking good care of your diabetes, because you will just leave your blood glucose going to a higher level just not to have this low blood glucose. And especially in nighttime, not only for people with diabetes, but also for the families, it can be a big burden. I still know a lot of families where parents wake up every night, every second hour, just to check if the child, teenager is okay. With the help of new technology, of new generations of pumps and sensor, we should never discuss just hypoglycemia. Hypoglycemia should be history. We should focus on time in range, on time spent with good blood glucose levels, and of course, we should also focus to prevent hyperglycemia, to explain actually it's hyperglycemia that does harm to your life, not hypoglycemia. If your blood glucose levels are focused on time in range, and if you stay a long period of time in these good controlled blood glucose levels, that brings a better quality of life to you and your friends and family. And of course, staying in time in range for more than 70% of time in a day also means that on long term, the risk for late complications of diabetes caused by hyperglycemia will be much lower.
Having an insulin pump and a sensor together, it's much easier to control your blood sugar during the night. Because if you've got a higher blood sugar when you go to sleep, an insulin pump adjusts your basal insulin and it gives you correction that you can wake up with a better and wanted blood sugar you wanted to have. Around 10 years ago, when I didn't have the sensor, it was harder to manage blood sugar during the night. My parents had a lot of fear about my sugar, so they woke up during the night even more times, multiple times, and measured my blood sugar, and sometimes I had to wake up and measure my blood sugar. Right now today it's definitely easier when I've got a sensor that helps me to measure my blood sugar during the whole night.
I'm using my insulin pump for last 4 years. Pump changed a lot, but I think that everything changed with sensors. I'm using sensors for 1.5 years now. Sensors are actually monitoring your blood sugar through entire day, also during the night, which is very important when you want to change your insulin settings. Sensors help me a lot when I want to change something or when I want to look how I was managing my blood sugar during the night or even through the day. I think that you have to follow some basic rules. For example, you have to change your settings responsibly, and you have to check your battery on your pump and all of those basic rules. And as long as you follow them, everything is okay. But with time, when you are using your pump, when you are using your sensors, I think that you automatically learn how to use them. Actually, during the night or even through the day, if my sugar goes up, my pump alerts me that my sugar went up, so I'm able to add a little bit of insulin and then to be in range again. My family felt more relaxed, and they actually think that I was safer when I was using sensors and when I started to use my pump. I didn't felt something like that, but I was more confident, I was happier with my blood sugar, so I think they made a big difference in my life and also in our family.